Oh, this door, man. Jesus.
2, 1.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
AD.
Hello, AD.
Welcome to my crib. I have been here a year and we are well overdue a house tour because things have changed and this is much more like a house than it is an empty one. So let's have a look round. Oh yeah, thanks to Squarespace for helping with this video. Keeping with tradition, over the years I've done yearly house tours and I moved into this house last year and I remember doing a tour and this place was empty. Few things have changed and people have asked what has changed. So, I'm so bad at pool. Okay, so I've had this pool table now for about 2 months. It was previously in that room. However, I underestimated how much room you actually have to have for a pool table. So we've put it into this room on a slant. The only places you get stuck is sort of in this corner and here. Does that one look? Obviously there is still a lot to do in this house, but the main reason I bought this place was because I really enjoy doing these sorts of projects at home, so it's gonna take some time and that's absolutely fine. I think I'm gonna take this wallpaper off, paint the walls a different color. There definitely needs to be some sort of theme in here. I'm gonna have a bar in this corner with drinks and stuff and an arcade machine, I think, to round it all off. Now, as you saw at the start of the video, I very rarely use this front door, mainly because it's 18th century and barely even opens, so I use the door in the kitchen. Anyway, this is the lounge. So the pool table was originally in here. Like I said, there wasn't enough room, so this has now been converted into the lounge. I've got my 60-inch Sony panel there, Kef speakers, these things are nuts, and this is basically where Atlas sleeps. And I watch TV occasionally. I never ever really get time to watch TV nowadays, but if I do it in here. Yeah.
That's the games room, isn't it?
That's the games room.
Well, it's not. What is this? Living room?
It's the living room. So, lucky for you lot behind the camera. Oh, it reeks. You can't smell what we can smell in here. It's really, really moldy. We've got a mold problem, but this is the cellar. I never ever, oh, it actually reeks, man. That can't be good for you.
Probably shouldn't spend too long in here, really.
No, let's just flip it round. Yeah, this side is good. The cellar is really sick. Never come down here. I have loads of ideas for this. Like, I don't know, I think it could be something really, really cool, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So if you do have any ideas for the cellar, please let me know in the comments. I will sort out the mold problem and then, we can go from there.
Okay.
Right, rest of the downstairs floor. Okay, the windowless dining room. Now, I'm excited about this because of what was previously on this table. It was all of my drones and stuff. It was a complete mess. It was a nightmare. I can't wait to show you the new gear room and the studio. So yeah, this is the dining room. Very rarely use this room because I just eat at the island. Kitchen. I think nothing has actually changed in here since the last tour that I did. This was the first room that I wanted to complete, because I'm always in here cooking food or working or what have you and so forth. Unreal TV, this came out in 2020. I actually made a video of installing it in my old house. People come in and are just in awe of this TV because of how thin it is against the wall and how bezel-less it is. It looks wicked. Who made the rules? Obviously here from the old place as well. Pretty staple piece in all of my houses so far. And then round the corner from the kitchen and the dull dining room, we've got this really weird room. Little toilet in here, downstairs toilet. This, when I moved into this house, was my temporary office because I was, well, completely ripping out the studio at the time. So I had my desk here. Now, obviously my desk is actually in the studio. So this has now rendered this room just as storage, basically. I've got beanbags in here, whiteboard, a lot of my DJ gear, and just spare cables. But this area is cool up here. This is what we call the snug, right? So yeah, after you go out on the town or whatever, have a few drinks and you come back and you're a bit shattered and you want to come and watch something, you can just come and chill up here. And we put this wall in. Yeah, it's pretty sweet up here, I like it. I like the brick reclaimed wall as well. Right, upstairs. So you come up literally 1, 2, 3, 4 steps and you're into this room. Now this before was the previous owner's office. I got rid of all of the tables and stuff and this is basically now my cloak room. It's where I keep my cloaks. Bedroom. Well, it's not a bedroom, it's my dressing room basically, but this was meant to be a bedroom. Eventually I'm gonna put a bed in here and put some walk-in wardrobes. My last house was a new build, so it had walk-in wardrobes built into it. Didn't realize how much I took those things for granted. So basically, for the last year, all of my clothes have just been on these rails. So you come out of this room, then there is a spare room there. This is the actual spare room. This is sick. So in a Tech Flow video about half a year ago, we put some cool LEDs under here and they look awesome at night. You probably can't see them now, we'll put a B-roll shot in. Looks wicked, and we've obviously done a dedicated video on that. And then this is my bedroom. I don't think much has changed in here, except from the bed used to be here, I think, and now it's here. Gives me a little bit more space. This piece of artwork is far too small for this wall. But yeah, bedroom. I think I said this in the last tour as well. Love this house to pieces. This isn't me complaining by any means, but whoever designed this house just was off the rocker. Because like, this fireplace, why is it so uncentral, man? Like, who in their right mind would... Biggest bathroom in the house. Like, this is the bathroom of the house, but never actually use it because it's really far away from my bedroom, which is a shame. But yeah, it's really nice in here. It's fully tiled up and everything, and obviously I've put a Philips Hue LED strip around here. So I can say, I've got my phone on me, so it's not gonna work. Okay, so you come out that bathroom, and then, guess what? Another bathroom! Yeah, literally, it's quite disjointed, this place. This is the shower that I use because this is like an 18th century house. So all the other showers literally dribble when you turn them on. This is the only shower that gets like decent pressure. So this is basically my bathroom. I never really use my ensuite at all. This is my gaming room, because I'm a gamer. Everybody has said to me, Alex, build a new computer, because I've had this since 2016, so oh my God, it's like 7 or 8 years old now. But it still works fine, it runs League just about. And to be honest, I don't see any point in getting a new one because it still works, So the last room on the top floor is this room. Now, as I've been mentioning, the house is quite disjointed. There's rooms sort of every which way. Now, I was gonna have this room as the cinema room, which would be sick. As you can see, this side, there is a big screen up. Haven't put a projector in here yet, haven't cinemaed at all. I'm thinking now what I'm gonna do. After the year I've been in here basically, I'm now thinking this is the perfect sort of walk-in wardrobe, because it's the perfect size. I could put beams across here. I literally shower over there, like that room right there. So I can come in here after I've showered, put my clothes on, and then maybe we put the cinema room downstairs in that big room with the raised platform. So to sort of give you a picture of how disjointed the house is, we'll keep the camera rolling as we go down the stairs, whilst I tell you, step by step, about today's sponsor, Squarespace. So if you want to make a website, please do it on Squarespace because they're actually awesome. I make all my websites on there. It's really, really simple. All you do is choose by one of the thousands of templates that they've got, and then you make it yours by basically putting up your own pictures, images, changing the animations to what you like, and then you can do things like see what the SEO is saying, which is how your website is going to appear on search engines like Google. Squarespace also sort out the domain as well, which is usually the hardest bit of doing a website. And I can save you 10%. Basically, go to squarespace.com/MarsBarVlogs or simply use code MarsBar at checkout. Off your first Squarespace purchase or domain, you can save 10%. So when I took over this place about a year ago, I'm gonna have to put footage over because this place was just an absolute mess. This conservatory for a start was just absolutely dire. There was mold on the roof. I've been up with a jet wash, cleaned it all off. I've cleaned all the windows. So this place is looking nice. By the way, this is meant to be a gym. I never use it really because we're not in COVID anymore, but this is gonna be a gym. And then this is the new studio. So I've had this floor put in by my friend Brad. It's unreal. It's really made the place different. I've painted all of the door frames and window frames black. These are actually fake tiles. These are basically just peel and stick tiles to make this bathroom feel a little bit better. This is a room that I need to finish though, because as you can see, I haven't finished the paint job yet. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do with this room. But fake tiles are on, floors down. This place is gonna be a kitchenette sort of thing. And this bit's the nuts bit. I really need to print off some pictures of what this place looked like when I bought the property. This was a dance studio. It was floor to ceiling mirrors, dance floor, ballet bars. Honestly, it makes me shiver the amount of time I have spent in this room with my own bare hands, literally without any help at all, doing this place up. Had to take all the mirrors down, had to paint the ceiling, I had to paint the walls, had to put a carpet in, had to paint the window frames. Like, oh my God, there has been so much work. But now it genuinely feels like a room, and funnily enough, it feels loads bigger than it did before, which is really, really weird considering there was mirrors literally everywhere, floor to ceiling. The place feels massive. It's not finished yet, as you can see. I've still got some skirting boards to put down. I just did not realize how much time and money these things would take. Obviously, when I was in my last place and I was looking at this house online and came to view it, I thought this is gonna be amazing. Completely underestimated the amount of work I was gonna have to put in, the amount of money I would have to spend to get it how I wanted it. Just recently, I've gone ahead and put the sockets on the ceiling for the things like the soft boxes. This is our download discussion set, which is a podcast that I'm starting up. We're on our 6th episode at the moment. We've just had an episode with Ryan Weekly, who was on Love Island, so that was a really cool episode. TV over there, that's gonna eventually be moved. Temporary desk here, and then over in this corner, this is gonna be like a workshop area with work tables around and a bench in the middle for making videos and working on projects, building computers, yada, yada, yada. You guys get the point. And if you're not subscribed, you won't have seen my last video, which covered this room. Now this is the gear room. I'm super proud of this room. This is unreal. I think, picture of what this place looked like before on screen now, because it's just, you would not recognize it. It's awesome. I've put this charging station in here. I'm not gonna go too in depth because I've literally done a full video going through everything piece by piece. But yeah, this is the gear room with all of the gear in it, and I am over the goddamn moon with it. It's sick. So that's the studio. Really, really proud of that place. I'd love to know what you guys have to say in the comment section down below. And like I say, if you have any recommendations or you think anything might look good, let me know in the comments, because my brain is getting fried trying to think of all of these ideas. Garden. One of my last videos that we did was with the digger in the garden. Was really, 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 really fun. When I moved in, you couldn't see that brick reclaimed wall at the end, which is an absolutely awesome feature of the garden. So Toby and I ripped out all of the plants that were around here, exposed this brick wall, and then we dug a massive hole over here. Let me show you. So this hole was a really fun project to build. I mean, this whole place was a fun project with my friend Toby to clear all of this out. Basically what I'm gonna do is put a membrane down here, put pebbles on it, super, super easy that way to make this place look better than what it looks like now without spending a load of money. And then the plan is with this hole is to put this here hot tub inside of the hole. However, I have been doing some research and I was just gonna drop the hot tub in there. Turns out that's a really bad idea because eventually the ground will just crush the hot tub. So what I need to do is build a frame inside of that hole, fill the surround of the frame with concrete, and then drop the hot tub in. So again, like everything has been with this house, much harder than I had first anticipated. But I'm really, really enjoying the process, and that is the main thing. So there you guys have it. This last year has honestly been completely mind-boggling for me, really. I want to say a massive thanks to everybody that's subscribed, because I would not be here right now if it wasn't for the support. Obviously, I have put so much work into making content over the last few years. When I was doing daily vlogs for like almost 4 years, it ruined relationships with friends. It ruined a lot of family relationships. I wasn't going out for meals and going to family events because I was so focused on the daily vlog back in the day. And I did definitely put a lot of work into that. But I just do want to say thanks to you guys for the continued support over the years. But yeah, trying to get this studio ready and the house ready so I can actually work here has been my main priority over the last year, and it is pretty much there now. So I'm super happy about that, and I hope you guys like the space. Like I've said, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. And also, now I've got a bit more time because the house is pretty much ready now to work in and live in, I can make some more videos. So let me know what videos you want to see, any ideas you've got down in the comment section below, and I'll try and bring it to life for you guys. But again, thanks for all the continued support. I love you, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace. What, you want me to go?
Yeah, really, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll go then. Okay, see ya.
Thanks. I'll see you later. No, I'll be in, yeah?
Yeah, it's cool. Thanks for letting me use your house.
No, it's right now.